Welcome, returning subscribers and new subscribers. It's great to have you all here. This is your Empress, Goddess, High Priestess Alba La Pantera, and this is going to be a general energy collective update. And as you can see from the title, emotions running high. Why does the moon right now feel like it's full blown in Pisces? Meaning, some of you could be feeling like, or may have rose up and was just full of emotion and you released it through tears. A lot of cleansing is happening, even with Mother Nature itself, where I'm located. It was pouring at that exact conjunction of the new moon. It was amazing, but you could also feel, the energy from that cleanse that was happening outside of me as I was watching it, and the same that's happening within. So 111 as I look at the clock, similar to that new moon in Aries live that we did not too long ago. So synchronicities, once again, as you can see, I have the spiritual guidance for your life journey deck out because I want to see what message source has for the collective. For those of you who may be feeling this intensity of your emotions and this new start, it's basically like you're having this new beginning as things are ending. It feels like an eclipse. But we are coming closer and closer to that eclipse season, beginning on the 30th of April for that new moon in Taurus. Okay. So as I looked at the chart for the current moment, collective energy, 11th house energy, that knowing that you're getting. Okay, there's this knowingness that you're stepping into that could be invoking certain types of emotions, and these emotions are actually there to cleanse you. Some of you, again, like I said at the beginning, may have rose up crying or something like that, and allow yourself to go through those ebbs and flows. Allow yourself to go through those ebbs and flows. I was like, I need to come on this live and see what's going on here, because what's going on. So let me just give a quick look here to see where we're at this moment. Thank you, infinite creator of all, mommy, universe, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses that flow through me as me, for us, you and I collective, to use our mind's eye to see. I share, connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of all that is unconditional love. Thank you, infinite creator. Thank you, infinite creator. Thank you, infinite creator. Thank you. So let's see here, y'all. Bob Marley, Three Little Birds, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Receiving the gift of awareness and higher perspective, a different outlook. But let's see what the message is. 4 o'clock on, 4 minutes on the dot, on the timer here. Let's see, what is the message? Let me get the text. So when it's time to look into it, we'll do that. What is the message for the collective? Wow. Balance will be restored as I split the deck. 33 soul fragments, and we know 33 to be a master number, a number of mastery, of a great teacher, learning from spiritual experiences, experiences that the ego may take you to go through, and the lessons that you learn connects you to a spiritual experience. What is the message here for the collective source? What is the message for the collective? And for any of you who are interested in your personal energy updates during these lives, the information is always attached in the chat, in the pin. Okay, so here you go. Here's your message. That was pretty fast. Okay, wow. All right, 21. We know 21 to be the world card. Okay, or it could also be the 22nd card if we go from 1 to 22, but obviously the major arcana start from 0 and go to 21, which is the world card. That's the final major arcana. Now, that final major arcana is the embodiment of your awareness, okay, of all of the experiences that you've gone through and really putting them together. Okay. And in putting them together, it's allowing you to let go of this thing we call fear, doubts, because in putting it together, what it is that you're putting together are the lessons that you've learned to move forward so that way you don't have to experience that same cycle again. This card here that we have out right now, collective, wow, as we said that, look at who's at the bottom. Kundalini rising 22. We have 21 and 22. So the basis of this energy right now is that the universe is providing the collective with the frequency to ignite your passion for life. So there's a lot that is shifting from the base of your spine or the root of your being. That I have energy, the root chakra, that Aries Mars energy, new moon in Aries is talking to us, y'all, where we're having this rebirth, this new beginning of being able to see what our true potential is through illuminating the shadow. 722 on the timer. Let's look at number 21. And I opened the book. It went to page 29, which is the open intuition card. So allow yourselves to be open and receptive here to this message of illuminating the shadow. Okay? Focusing on a solution. Simplifying the issue, it says here, to focus on a solution. When we understand our shadow, we can fully appreciate the light. Now, some of you could have been going through, that type of emotion is that you're appreciating your light by understanding your shadow, illuminating the shadow, like having that moment where you're realizing who you are, why you experience what you experience, but not from a point to have anybody feeling sorry for you. It's just more so like, yo, like this is what it is. This is who I am. This is what I've experienced. I get it, but wow. It's almost like you're telling your story to somebody else and they can't believe what it is that you've experienced. As I'm doing this message for you all, the sky is definitely opening up. Beautiful. We must have both aspects within our spirit to have a meaningful life. Without darkness, how can one fully appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life in all its forms? Once we remove fear and personal doubt, it makes room for more love or for love, confidence, and motivation. And we know motivation is internal, inspiration is external. Once we remove fear and personal doubt, it makes room for love, confidence, and motivation, reclaiming your personal power. Our shadow self highlights the need to place ourselves first. Some of you haven't been doing that, and in realizing that, that's where the illumination has come in. So, placing yourselves first. How often have you been told that placing yourself first was selfish? But in the meantime, you're still doing for others while not replenishing your own cup. But here we have this reignition of your passion for life. Because as it says here, your shadow self is highlighting or has highlighted the need to place yourselves first. When we are stuck within our shadow side, we are unable to see the light of day. We become clouded and foggy with confusion, often forgetting gratitude and compassion through our own selfish moments. This is interesting. Whoever this message is for, everything's going to be more than okay. Okay? So just know that. As you can hear it in my voice. Illuminating the shadow is to fully understand our personality and subsequently understand the shadow in others, enabling us to be more considerate of another person's hardships and developing empathy with and compassion for other people. Right now, you are encouraged to illuminate the sections of your personality that are working against your situation. Accept that these challenging aspects are part of you. Embrace them, love them, and plan how to achieve a form of balance and make this part of your psyche ultimately work for you. Now is the time of Now is the time to focus on a resolution rather, it says here, resolution, more so solution, instead of just on the problem or challenge. How did you get here? Acknowledge your current circumstances and focus how you can achieve a positive outcome. Now is the time to get your personality in line with conscious thought. Apply these balanced characteristics to areas in your life that could utilize these energies, such as leadership, communication, relationships, employment, and self talk with your spirit. Once you grow your understanding of your unique personality, you can begin to realign your life to nurture and support your goals and personal interests. The shadow aspect of illuminating the shadow. The shadow has a shadow. Chill. The shadow aspect, narrow mindedness, ego driven, and cynicism. Cynicism. The sacred crystal to assist with illuminating the shadow is the golden sheen obsidian. Some of you could be working with that, could definitely give a look at what this looks like because obviously it sounds amazing, right? Golden sheen obsidian. The angel of assistance is Archangel Barakiel, problem solving and finding solutions. Okay, that's spelled Barachiel. The affirmation for illuminating the shadow is I effortlessly create peaceful solutions with my personality. Beautiful energy for the new moon because the new moon is the dark phase of the moon cycle, right? So we have here I effortlessly create peaceful solutions with my personality. And I remember in the new moon in Aries reading, if you haven't seen that yet, that card, surrender to effortlessness, was at the bottom of the deck quite a few times here. And it's no coincidence that we're seeing this message of effortlessly creating peaceful solutions with your personality, aka your self expression, unique self expression. Let's look at this Kundalini rising energy. Okay, again, this is a collective general energy reading. Now, the Kundalini rising energy, it's your choice. Ignite your passion for life. Before I even go to that message, let's get the energy here for the illumination of your shadow. What is this connected to here for you all collective when it comes to you illuminating the shadow? So I do have this Osho Zen tarot deck right next to me, and few cards were kind of fumbling over here, but what I'm seeing is a lot of you, like it says here, get out of this mental deception. Illuminate the shadows so you can focus on solutions and trust your own unique self expression. Have courage. Some of you are roses growing out of concrete. You're about to experience success here. Okay, you're really about to experience success here. Now, this message of the illuminating the shadow was on page 51, bring that to a 6, and this is here. But the card that was that was showing itself as these few cards were fumbling over. Now, this is the Queen of Cups. As you can see here, it says receptivity. We are in the year of the tiger. Synchronicities, y'all. We still here with it. But it's talking about, it was showing me this message, transformation, and my light just flickered. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see what's the energy here. What is the energy source? What is the message here that you have for the collective? Thank you for coming through. What is the message here? What is the energy surrounding the collective as it relates to focusing on a solution when it comes to them illuminating the shadow? Look at that. That was the message we had yesterday. This door to spirit came out yesterday. That was the first card that came out. All right. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Ooh. Here we go, here we go, here we go, beloved. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Indecisions are happening due to overthinking. Those are the two messages that popped through. Wow, baby. Look at that. The door to romance. There goes 33. Some of you are mastering so much about yourself that it's literally walking you through the door to romance. You're allowing yourself to become balanced within. The divine feminine, divine masculine is becoming balanced within. And now you're able to truly allow yourself to fly out of that cage. You're allowing yourself to fly out of that cage because you've learned from your spiritual experiences. Beautiful, y'all. Beautiful. 33 come through. Some of you may be master number 33 as well. Wow. Okay. Energy surrounding the collective. Okay. Hostilities came out. Why is this? Why is this here? Wow. Caring connections. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Illuminating the shadow of caring connections. This is amazing. This is amazing because that's what it says here for y'all right here. Our shadow self highlights the need to place ourselves first. And when we are stuck within our shadow side, we are unable to see the light of day. And then it further on to say here, illuminating the shadow is to fully understand our personality and subsequently understand the shadow in others, enabling us to be more considerate of another person's hardships and developing empathy with and compassion for other people. Okay, let me, and appreciation is now at the bottom of the deck. So some of you really have gone through a lot of obstacles and challenges to really appreciate yourself. To really appreciate yourself. There goes that rose again, a rose out of the bushes. Like you're that one healthy, fertile energy surrounded by so many other things, but you know that you can thrive elsewhere. But at the same token, you know what your purpose is, and for some reason you're drawn to a specific part of an environment for a certain amount of reasons or time or whatever you may want to call it. So that way you can focus on a solution. The shadow self. A shadow has a shadow, as we saw. But illuminating the shadow means that you're going through that dark night of the soul. You're going through those dark phases. You're putting yourself under, so that way you're able to go through that gestation process so you can have this new growth, right? Now, let me pull an energy card from the Moon Oracle's message. What are these two? Your dreams need a practical plan. A win-win outcome is forecast. Some of you needed to see that full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Wow. New moon in Libra at the bottom of the deck. A new romantic cycle begins. So a lot of love here. A lot of love here. So let me get one from the Moonology Oracle deck. Tell me more about this energy here for the collective source. Wow. Wow. Yes, Ashe. The end to a tough cycle approaches. Yep. You needed to know, now you know. A lot of this energy that you could be experiencing as you're going through this Kundalini awakening, under that you have spiritual evolution and spirit messages. You're observing limitations to set your heart free and ignite your passions for life here. And for most of you, there could have been times where you may have been led astray, only to show you where it is that you needed to ground your light. Okay, so the end to a tough cycle approaches. The end to a tough cycle approaches. And look who we have. The new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. The end to a tough cycle is here. I just had heat flow through my body just now. Hold your vision. I got this. You got this. Okay. Ooh, wow. Let me go over here to the Lover's Oracle. Let's go to the Lover's Oracle. Come on, boo. Let's go. I'm talking to you like this is a one-on-one. Okay? Let's go. Lover's Oracle message here. You have illuminating the shadow to focus on a solution when it comes to the hostilities you've experienced and carrying connections as the end to a tough cycle approaches, and it's time for you to take action. New moon in Aries is here. New moon in Aries that's a confirmation. That's a confirmation. You may be hearing it's time to take action, and some of you could be feeling overwhelmed by that. For some of you, know what action is? Being still. Some of you, your action could simply be just being still. Everybody's action is not going to be the same. Okay? So, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I love you though. Alright? So, you're going to be alright. It says, wait, don't rush into it. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. Let's look at these images here. And I'm going to read wait first. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. My light is dimming in and out right now. Okay. So, ain't nothing wrong with that light. Tell you that right now. Thank you, Infinite Creator. Frequencies of unconditional love. Message, Lover's Oracle for the collective. Message, Lover's Oracle for the collective. Message, Lover's Oracle for the collective. There you go, boo. Here we go. At the bottom, we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Here we have, there's something going on here with caring connections and somebody feeling appreciated. I got you, boo. Here we go. The past is now behind you, though. Release it and embrace new possibilities that this new moon in Aries wants to bring you. It's time to take action towards at least even seeing that there are new possibilities ahead. Okay? A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I have faith that all is well. Follow it with faith. I have faith that all is well. Follow it with faith. I have faith that all is well. And so it is. One more. When it comes to carrying connections, Source wanted to give you 3. We have soulmate here at the bottom of the deck. Soulmate here now. Soulmate's here now. For some of you, I'm your soulmate in this message or any of these messages. Whatever it is that your soul has been searching for, seeking for when it comes to clarity. A soulmate is anything or anyone that connects to where your soul wants to go and the way it wants to evolve. As we've seen here, spiritual evolution, setting your heart free after a transformation or through transformation, of observing your limitations. What has limited you from receiving Spirit's message? Could it have been moments where you were being led astray? And forgive yourself for moments where you felt like you were led astray. In grounding your light, or at least it taught you how to ground your light. You went through these experiences so that way your mind could receive all of this information, okay? Because there's something about your past life here. The past is in the present, as you are a celestial gatekeeper, okay? And you're being called here to guard your energy. Guard your energy, aka ground your light. All right? But let's see what this is, though. This was at the bottom of the deck. Your soulmate's already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Again, for some of you, it's this message that your soul needs or has been or wants. The cards that came out, first one, passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. The end to a tough cycle approaches, it says. There's something stepping into your life now, collective, where you're going to be appreciated more than you ever know.